everyone, my name is John, and welcome back to Homeless Movies, where I like to give secondhand films a second chance to be appreciated. Before I go any further, I'd like to give a special shout out to Em and Deck over at Two Takes for giving me the suggestion to watch this movie. And they've been supporting me since the very beginning, so if you guys haven't had a chance to check them out yet, I highly recommend it. They have this series where they're going through every single one of IMDb's bottom 100 list, and it is amazing. And on top of that, they just seem like nice people who can use all the support they could get, so check them out. The Bratz movie is from 2007 and basically follows, I guess, what you could call the misadventures of 4 teenage girls based on the toy line of the same name. Why am I not surprised that the same company that brought us both the Saw and Baby Geniuses franchise also gave us this piece of torture porn? I'm not editing this for time. The credits really are going a million miles an hour. It's almost like the people who made this movie are like, please, just to hurry it up and get it over with. I think it's really cool that these girls' moms are just as excited about their first day of high school as their daughters.
Okay, chicas. Ready? Let's do it.
Those aren't the moms, are they? What the fuck, Hollywood? Yeah, all of these girls are currently getting ready for their very first day of high school. I'm guessing when they got to 8th grade, it took them 8 tries to get through it. I mean, let's face it, they're nowhere near as convincing as the kids from To Save a Life. Over at the home of one of the other girls, a tiny cosplay of Wolverine runs throughout the entire house, and we get to meet Booby, the Hispanic girl's guardian. And for some reason, she keeps a mariachi band in the kitchen. Why? Everybody seems to be having such a wonderful time. Let's go check over the black girl's house and see how things are going. Where have I seen this house before?
He's about to graffiti our neighbor's wall, and it's not cool to paint on someone's wall.
Oh, hell no!
It's probably your mom.
I'll get it.
Tell her that she's got to take you to the dentist on Thursday.
Hi, Mom. Hi. I'll be ready in a minute, okay? Okay, beautiful.
Oh, hey, honey, could you tell your dad he needs to take you to the dentist on Thursday?
Why can't the two of you just talk to each other? I'm the kid. You're supposed to be the adults.
Ooh. That was dark. After the girls get to high school and have their initial let's do this huddle, the Asian girl reminds them that she needs to change into her real clothes. And then as they rehuddle, they make sure to leave just enough space for that camera to get in, which I'm also pretty sure means that everyone in school is watching her get dressed, because they couldn't just go to a bathroom? They had to do it right in the middle of the parking lot? And then we learn what each girl starts to go out for while in school before we even learn any of their names. The only reason I know any of their names is because I had to look it up on IMDb and Wikipedia. The black girl is Sasha. She's a cheerleader. That's it. The Asian girl is Jade, and she's really good at math and science because her parents are super strict. But secretly in her heart of hearts, she doesn't want to do that. She just wants to make some clothes. The Hispanic girl is Yasmin. She likes to sing, but she has stage fright. The white girl is Chloe. She's really good at soccer, but she's really clumsy. I don't know how she can be both. But that's it. There's literally no further depth to these characters at all.
Now, being president of the school is a huge responsibility, and it is one that I take very seriously. Just sit here, Paris. Avery, Quinn, please pay attention.
That is Avery, and that is Quinn. They are the blonde girls' goons. And I think it's really fucked up that I know their names before I know the names of all of our protagonists in this film. The blonde psycho in the middle is Meredith. She's our antagonist and quite possibly the second best actor slash character in this entire film. Now her one thing is that she is a massive control freak. She has taken it upon herself to separate all incoming freshmen into cliques, and I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't really seem that bad. Hear me out. Instead of separating the kids by race or religion or gender or sexuality, she divides all of them based on like a small little personality test and common interests. So all the goth kids hang out with each other, all the emo kids hang out with each other, all the band kids hang out with each other. And she's introducing these kids into groups of people with common interests, and then they become friends. I'm still having a hard time figuring out how this is a bad thing.
I don't get the loners. They're loners, but they like to hang out together.
Leave me alone.
Whatever. Next.
Holy shit, that mime is fast. They even have a group of kids that dress like dinosaurs and a bunch of disco kids. I want to hang with the disco kids. Disco kids. So the reason that she's able to get away with all this is because her dad is the principal of the school, who is played by Jon Voight, who looks just as confused about being in this movie as we are about him being in this movie.
Okay, Daddy. I've told you this more than 50 times. You may not speak to me during school hours. Bye.
I'll see you at home, then. Candy cane.
Tell me something, why is everyone in this high school freshman line very clearly old enough to drink? That guy has a full beard. Why couldn't they just set this in college? It would solve almost all of these problems.
Excuse me, miss. Are you in the right room?
Alright, look, there are a lot of things that I will tolerate in this movie, but misogyny is not one of them. Unless she's a witch. Burn her! Burn her!
Let's go, Falcons! Let's go, Falcons!
A cheerleading audition from a movie in 2007. I wonder how long it'll take before they bring it on.
So bring it. Girl, I brought it, nailed it, lent it to my friend's kid sister, and I brought it back while you were still figuring out the beat.
Jokes start. This movie's making fun of itself for me, and it's kind of freaking me out. Anyway, what's Jade doing?
It's very red.
Yes. Yes, it is.
It's very you.
Hold up. Did I miss something? Was there like a whole movie makeover montage for a teacher with like super low self-esteem, overcoming her inner demons and getting out into the dating world again? Because I feel like we just finished another movie that we didn't get to watch. Whatever. What's next? Creepy puppet children who are clearly not singing. Not weird at all. Yasmin chickens out from joining choir and runs directly into Dylan, who again, the only reason I know his name is because I looked it up on IMDb. Dylan is deaf, which you guessed it, is his whole thing.
You don't sound deaf.
Well, you don't look ignorant, but I guess you can't judge a book, right? Ooh, sick burn.
At lunch, the girls try to sit together, but Meredith intervenes and tries to separate them. But the BFFs are just not having it. Until it just kind of happens naturally.
Hey, Jade, check out this radical theorem. You'll absolutely dig it.
Hey, Sasha! Come sit with us! I'm gonna go. Bye, guys.
Yo, Chloe! Girl, come check this out.
Oh, sure.
All the girls go into separate directions with their different clubs, and then they just don't speak to each other for 2 years. Why? No, really, after 1 day, these girls who are best friends their entire lives don't speak to each other until they're juniors in high school.
Damn, that's friendship.
Hey, what the hell? I make the cool cat jokes around here. Know your role, movie. Oh, hey, look, there's gonna be a talent show. I've never seen one of those in a teenage movie before. I can't wait to see it.
Ah, you ruined my hair.
Hey, you can take the bus.
Yo, listen up.
That bus is weak. It's cramped up with freaks. And I have no time to show my hair mystique. Woo, word.
Oh, hooray, Yasmin's really creepy, horny little brother is here. And wait, if it's his first day at school, how does he know who's on the bus? Okay, so maybe it's not his first day of high school. Maybe he's like a sophomore. So that would probably put him at around the age of 15 or 16. Why am I counting that? You'll see. However, we do get introduced to the single best character and actor in this entire movie, and she's 11.
Wow, Meredith, starting a new trend at school? House from chic. It suits you.
Her name is Cherish, and she's Meredith's little sister. And you know how like every character has like their one thing? Cherish's is to just completely roast her sister.
I told you may not speak to me before noon. Is that so I don't have to smell your morning breath? Or is that the dogs?
Ah, well, that's enough fun. Let's do something stupid instead. We cut to a shot of Dylan playing piano, and he's actually pretty good, especially for someone who's deaf. But as he keeps playing, he starts to get really frustrated. And the teacher shows up and says,
Dylan, you've been holding out on him.
Huh?
All this time I thought you were just some cool jock.
Quick question. He's a jock? What sport does he play? Being able to hear seems like a really important part of any team sport. And we've already established earlier that he is 100% totally deaf. That seems really dangerous. Maybe he's right. Maybe I'm being completely ignorant. Or maybe the movie's just stupid. Because the very next shot involves him touching the piano and being able to hear the piano by feeling it through his fingers. In this spot, not on the keys. I don't think this movie knows how pianos work. And if you thought that was dumb, you better get ready because we're about to teach the deaf kid how to be a DJ.
But
You know, it would actually be probably really inspirational to see this teacher take a disabled child and teach them a way that he can actually express himself in an artistic fashion and retaking something that he lost. But we don't. That's the end of the entire plot. And then it goes on to a food fight. Because we can't have nice things, apparently.
Hi.
Who? Me?
Yeah?
Okay, Paris, we're a team and Mommy needs your help. I need you to go over there. Yes, I do. And I need you to make sure that Cameron stops talking to the evil soccer freak. Okay? Okay? Thank you.
Man, that is a really good dog. I mean, evil, but you're good. You're good, you. Also, why did she have an entire pot of spaghetti all to herself on her lunch tray?
You are the biggest cunt ever! You always ruin everything!
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh! No! You didn't! Jane! You totally did that on purpose!
Okay, Yasmin obviously saw that skateboard coming directly at her and just decided to ignore it. She just looked at it and went, no, this is it. This is how I die.
Sasha! You stupid cheerleader! You did not just say that! Keep talking! Someday you'll say something intelligent!
But you are a cheerleader. Also, how much spaghetti does this school make?
You know what? You're not as bad as people say you are. You're worse! Oh!
She just picked up an entire pie. How? How did she pick up an entire whole cream pie? And why does a high school serve cream pies? Do they just have food fights on a regular basis? I feel bad for the janitors. So they end up breaking the principal's statue and they all get detention. And then they just start ripping each other apart.
You started it, clumsy. I tripped. Excuse me, Princess Perfect. That is so like you. You've always been the queen of denial. At least we don't buy our friends with our daddy's bank account. Only because you don't have a dad or a bank account.
All right. This pillow fight has very clearly gone way too far. There's always one that swings just a little too hard, you know? Isn't that right, David? I still don't breathe right. They haven't spoken to each other for 2 years, but now they just hate each other? But why though? There's a difference between going your separate ways and living your separate lives and hating each other. They're just mean for being mean's sake. And not the fun kind of mean girls.
It's the clicks. We're all in them.
Hate to break it to you, Yasmin, but you're not. Yes, one of them's in the cheerleading group, one of them's in the science/fashion group, and one of them's a soccer girl who's also into making videos. But Yasmin, it's never stated what clique she's in. If she's in one at all, she sits by herself all the time.
BFFs? BFFs! I can't believe them. This is all your fault, Cameron. Because if you hadn't walked over and talked to that sucker joke, I wouldn't have had to take action. And then Daddy's bust would not have been broken, and those bin beds wouldn't be in detention and back together, creating anarchy in my kingdom.
Yeah, fuck you, Cameron.
Well, if all else fails, I always have this. Meredith.
I don't think this, calls for the jump drive, Meredith. Really?
Yeah, maybe everything will be back to normal by tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe everything will be back to normal by tomorrow. Moron.
I love this girl.
Porque le falta, porque no falta.
Oh, okay. I guess it's La Cucaracha time?
Porque le falta, porque le falta.
Whatever, let's just... Okay. Now what?
I mean, it's really been about missing you guys. Speaking of guys, whoa. Whoa! I know, right?
Yep, look who's walking by sporting some bad jeans and looking fine. Oh my gosh. He totally just checked you out. Did you see that? He's into you.
No, I don't think he did. I think he just saw a bunch of giggling high school girls pointing and laughing at the disabled kid, and he decided he needed to get the hell out of there. You're all awful.
Okay, you are so wrong. He never looks me in the eye, he's never asked me out, and he can never even remember my name. Oh my god, he's crazy about me!
What? No. What?
I love MySpace.
MySpace. Great job dating your movie. Did you get that video to load on your wireless DSL connection? I only have CompuServe, but my grandma has AOL and she lets me use it to check my Neopets. In the very next scene, we start seeing Meredith run auditions for the talent show that she's also in. So of course, she starts telling the kids with actual talent that they can't be in the show.
Next.
Hello, I am Magnificent Mike. Watch as I place my assistant into the sword box of death. Prepare to be amazed.
She's dead. But you know what? That day, those BFFs, they finally decide they're not going to conform to social norms. They're going to hang out with each other. And at the same time, they're going to force everybody else to do it too, whether they like it or not. It's time for Operation Mingle. It's going to get weird. First, Shasta just grabs some poor student who she has personally deemed most in need of a makeover, drags her into the bathroom and starts decorating her like a Christmas tree. Second, Yasmin just kidnaps one of the poor soccer girls, forces a pair of heels on her, and tries to make her walk in front of all the other students. Third, Jade doesn't really do very much, but just kind of sit there and get gawked at. But it turns out that her lab assistant Dexter is apparently a wushu master and defends her honor. Somehow, this leads to us cutting to her teaching the jocks how to do math because her jocks are dumb. Finally, fourth, for Chloe, she just kind of murders her love interest. Well, this is boring. Maybe Cherish has something interesting going on. Okay, I'll give Meredith this one. That floaty is dope. This is the point in the movie where Yasmin's creepy brother Little Wolverine shows up and just kind of... Ugh, just watch.
Yo, Cherish, you left your shoes at ballet class.
Hey, it's a total chick form.
Athletic and yet very hot. Me like it.
Me think it, you're a twerp.
Okay, there's a lot to unpack in this scene. One, he's in ballet because it's a total chick farm. Two, he just said, me likey, to what is pretty clearly an 11-year-old. If you remember, we've already established that he's at least 15, possibly 16, which I'm pretty sure makes him a legitimate pedophile. And four,
I did this side just for you.
Don't you need a license to be that ugly?
Ooh, I like them feisty.
Okay, that is truly gross.
yeah, I'm with her. And then, just when you think that this can't get any more awkward,
Why don't you, come over here and tell me all about yourself?
Are you kidding me?
Okay. Here, keep this dry.
So, your sister Yasmin.
Wolvie shows Meredith the video he took of Yasmin earlier.
Wow.
And she asks him to make a copy of it by plugging in a USB drive directly into her phone, which you can't do now, much less in 2007. So Meredith comes up with a plan to get control over the school again by throwing a second Super Sweet 16 party, even going so far as to invite MTV because I guess we just haven't had enough corporate shilling yet. But this begs the most important question of the entire movie. What are they gonna wear?
Darling, love it. Apparently so. Come on, girl, give it up. Tell us what's wrong. I'm not going to Meredith's party. Okay? I can't afford to buy anything new. You guys need to go without me. I mean it.
We've been pulled apart for too long. It's not happening again. Not for anything, and especially not for Meredith.
But Sasha, I have nothing to wear.
You do now. I have 2 guilt certificates. One for my mom and one for my dad. And now, one for you.
See, kids? Divorce isn't that bad! Ah, yes. Time for montage 3287. Feels like only yesterday I started watching this movie. Might as well have been a lifetime. Not a Lifetime movie. That would be way better. Maybe a Bravo one. Does Bravo make movies? I don't know. Just skip past it. You know what's worse than a pointless montage? One that doesn't matter because the girls change their minds and decide not to go because they'd be forced to sit with their cliques if they did. So that's 5 minutes I won't get back. No, movie, you're right. We haven't had enough people sneaking around. Let's see if Dylan can take care of that for us.
Whatever, whenever, gonna make it happen with all.
Wow, your singing's amazing.
I don't understand. I mean, you can't, like...
Here? Here. You should. Sing some.
Open eyes, I can see what's in front of me.
Didn't exactly hear your voice. I felt your voice.
Sorry.
Mom? Wow, this must be a major party. Mom?
Okay, so I think I finally found something slightly like layered and emotionally deep. So just roll with me on this one, okay? Okay. So it turns out that Chloe's mom is a caterer and they're really poor. So she really needs this big job that's coming up tomorrow. But she's really, really sick. She's got a fever and everything. So Chloe, being the brave, wonderful daughter that she is, she takes care of her mom and she puts her to sleep. Oh, and it's so sweet. But who's going to finish all these orders? Oh, I know. Let's call the other girls over. And then fucking montage. All right, this movie is taking forever. Let's just fast forward through it a bit. We've got montage. Montage. Another montage. Oh my god, I think half this movie is fucking montages. Ah, okay, here we go. So So I know it seems like I skipped a lot of the movie, and you'd be right. I just fast forwarded past about 20 minutes of montages and all of Meredith's birthday party. But that's okay. I'm sure Meredith got her comeuppance and all the clicks are gone and we can finally end this piece of crap. Why is the movie still going? Why is the movie still going? Are you kidding me? There's still another half hour of the movie. So after all that, the very next day, all the cliques are still hanging out with each other. Literally nothing changed. It's almost like they're actual friends and they can hang out with whoever they choose. But no, they were forced in it, so they clearly have no option. They can't possibly be friends with each other with common interests. That's just not how friends work. Okay, so they've got to have something. They've got to have something that is going to get rid of these cliques and finally end this. Oh my god, I forgot about the talent show.
I'm not doing it. Come on, Yaz, get over it.
The only way to get everyone back together is to win the talent show.
How? How does beating Meredith at the talent show end the cliques? In what correlation do those two things have to do with anything else? She's a senior in high school. She's going to graduate and go on to college. She's not going to be there to keep the cliques in line. Why? Why?
I'm still not doing it. Next subject, please. Chicken! Fine, that's me, El Pollo Yasmin.
Have any of you ever actually seen a chicken? I feel like this movie is like a case study in quantum physics because somehow, even though there's only about 20 minutes left, they throw in another plot thread. To try and get Yasmin and the others to not participate in the talent show, Meredith decides to blackmail them because apparently she's been recording everyone the entire movie. And if they show up at the talent show and perform, she's going to tell the whole town their dirty little secrets. And you know what? It almost works for about 10 seconds.
I'm dropping out of the talent show. I just can't do it.
What?
The Bratz finally show at the talent show at the last minute and challenge, nay, dare Meredith to show all of their dirty secrets to the entire town. And she does. And then the entire town starts to share back.
I eavesdropped on my sister, and then I betrayed her.
Oh my god, is this really happening?
Most of my friends think I'm a tough jock, but I've been taking ballet since I was 5. And you know what?
Nobody cares.
I cheated on my pop quiz and my midterm.
What the fuck is going on?
I'm Bubby, and I am a chocoholic.
Just end the movie already.
Meredith, this one's for you.
We got that gratitude. It's not an attitude. We got that gratitude. Yeah, come on. Express yourself and you'll see. Set it free, set it free, set it free.
Finally, after the entire town shows up to help the Bratz with their musical number, the movie mercifully ends. It not only ends with them winning the talent show, it also ends with them getting a record deal on MTV. And nothing is resolved. That's right, we never ever get to see what happens to any of the cliques. The movie just ends, the school year is over, everybody moves on with their lives, which makes everything we just watched 100% pointless. Bratz is not the worst movie in the history of cinema. It doesn't deserve that kind of honor. But it's pretty fucking annoying. Despite feeling like the longest movie in the world, it's only 97 minutes long. There's just too many subplots and mini-stories taking place. It's like the world's worst roller coaster that you're just kind of stuck on, and no matter what, it just doesn't end. There's build-up and climax and there's a resolution, but it's like every 10 minutes, and yet somehow nothing gets accomplished. It's just nonsensical scenes with nonsensical characters Frankenstein together by montages to pad runtime and create a soulless corporate cash-in on a craze from over 10 years ago. So I don't really know how to classify this movie other than, I don't know, if your kids watch it, they're gonna like it because it's got music and dancing and bright colors, but don't expect them to be like geniuses after watching it because it's just too shallow. There's just nothing there. I want to thank everybody for making it all the way to the end of this video. I know it was a really, really tough one, but I appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And like I said earlier, make sure to check out Two Takes. They are a really cool channel. They're really cool people, and they could really use all the support they can get. And if you can, just remember, be cool to each other.